Alright, today we're going to demonstrate on how to change out the cylinder seals or cylinder rods or cylinders altogether. And this will pertain to any of the WF Wells W9 series or F16 series saws. First thing we're going to do, we're going to raise the collar to within about an inch of the screw here. And then we're going to raise the frame. Alright, so we raised the frame within an inch of the collar being at the screw. Now we're just going to take a measurement between the bed and the guide beam. And then we'll want to cut a 2x4 and place it in there. And then lower the frame down onto the 2x4. And then from there, we want to remove the snap rings. Close up. Oops, drop it, lose it. One on each side. Now we want to try to lower the cylinder rods out of the holders there, and by doing that you'll start the blade, hit the cutting head lower, open your approach valve all the way up and down. Now you want to be sure you don't hit this limit switch here. That makes a big mess. So it's best to hit the E-stop, so if you hit this limit switch it won't kick the pump on and make a huge oily mess. Now you can, because the cylinders are connected, you can actually push this one down to bring that one up. Now from here you'll take and remove the cap. Typically you just use a big pair of channel locks to hold the cylinder and a crescent wrench. These may be only hand tight. If they are, it's no big deal. Once you unscrew the cap all the way, the cylinder can only drop down so far, and it should be okay. Another good thing to do is to clean this whole area here before you remove it, to keep any contaminants out of the cylinder. Now by driving the drive side cylinder down, you can pull the idle side up fairly easy. Kind of uses the hydraulics to do it. Once you get to the top, you can continue to pull it right on out. At this point you'll either replace the seal, or if we send you a whole new cylinder rod assembly, you can just replace the whole rod assembly. But the seal here, this lip seal, this is what, if it has a small nick or any contaminant in there, could cause it to leak. And then replacing it will be just the same, except for you want to make sure you push that up. Now these have the cylinders have a taper inside of here to help put the seal into its proper place. But a lot of times what you'll do is you don't want that seal to flip around, so you want to make sure you'll use a small paper clip or something to go around the seal to force the lip down, and then as you go down in, the other side will go up. So once you get it in, just line the cap till it screws on. Generally hand tight is all you need for these, because the weight of the frame will always keep that from unscrewing. But we tighten them here at the factory only because of shipping reasons. And then again, over on this side, we'll do the same thing. I'm just going to show you how we take it out, and then we'll put it right back in again. Unscrew the cap. Use the other side as a hydraulic ram. Force the oil out. Again, make sure the E-stop's on because you don't want to make a mess. Once you get it up so far, it'll create a suction to get it out the last little bit until it gets up past the return oil port or overflow oil port. It still creates suction. Okay, now we're past that. You can remove it. At that point, you can peel off the old seal, pop it off, and put the new one in. Make sure it's in the same direction that it is when you took it off. The white ring is a backer ring that has to be in there. The wear ring, typically you don't have to change that out unless it's a nylon type, in which if that's the case, we'll send you a whole new assembly. Reverse order, you're just going to come up, you're going to place it back in here. New seals are more susceptible, like I said, when you get it down to this point, you're kind of on an angle. Because this one just came out, it's easier, it goes back in, but usually you want to take a paper clip or a small wire or something and then run it around the seal so it's not flipped when you put it together. And if it is flipped, you'll know it because it'll leak. You only need to push it in so far to get the cap on. Again, hand tight is okay. If you want to tighten it up, you can, but just hand tight is all you need. Now from there, you'll guide one of them in. You guide this one in by pressing this one down. And you can put your clip back on. And then we'll come back over and we'll start the release the E-stop, and then we'll raise the cylinder. Oh, because I'm on the upper limit switch, I can't, so I gotta raise that up. Just bump it on and off till you get it up in the hole. And then from there you can get it off the 2x4. Well, don't lose the clip. You install a new clip, and then you're good to go. Raise it up, remove the 2x4. Oh, you'll want to cycle the frame up and down complete. You may have some shuttering in the frame when you put the new cylinder seals in, and this is due to air in the cylinder. It'll eventually work its way out. That's all there is to that.